Go.
And you know, if I was standing,
His speech is about a great man who did many great things in his brief lifetime. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. His father was a Baptist minister and his mother was a school teacher. Dr. King attended Morehouse College in 1944. Later he attended Coastal Religious Seminary, receiving his doctorate in 1955. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. became national known for the bus boycott, in which Miss Rosa Parks refused to give her seat to a white man and was thrown to jail. The bus boycott lasted for over 382 days, leading to changes in the company policy. Later, the Supreme Court held segregation to be unconstitutional. In 1957, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. formed the Southern Christian Leadership, the SCLC, fighting for discrimination against black people. In 1963, Dr. Martin King organized a protest against unfair practices in Birmingham, Alabama, in which the whites were extremely violent towards black people. Dr. Martin King also led a civil rights march in 1963 in the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., where he delivered his speech, I Have a Dream. Dr. Martin King received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. He also protested against the Vietnam and poverty in America. He also campaigned for black people to have voting rights. The United States Congress passed the Voting Rights Act allowing discriminating practices. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4, 1968 by James L. Ray in Memphis, Tennessee. It is because of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that black people have federal and legal protection, accommodation, housing, voting rights, and school transportation. Quote, I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the country of their character. This was taken from a speech by Dr. Luther King Jr., I Have a Dream. Although his birthday is observed every January of the year, if you don't come to work, you don't get paid. There are many unfair practices surrounding his birthday. I will always remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., not just on his birthday, but throughout my life. Thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You are my hero. In loving memory of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. My next speech is entitled Drug Abuse. What is a drug? A drug is defined as any substance other than food, which is taken to change the way the body and mind function. Psychologists define addiction as any compulsive behavior. A person who has lost control over drug use, for whatever reason, is addicted. There are 3.6 million drug users, roughly, heroin, crack, cocaine, and other drugs. 1 in 4 United States deaths can be attributed to alcohol, tobacco, or illicit drug use. Excessive alcohol is responsible for 100,000 deaths annually. Drug abuse costs the United States over $414 billion annually. Alcohol abuse costs over $166 billion each year. Drug users go to the emergency room each year unnecessarily, costing the government $527,000 yearly. Drug offenders account for more than 1/3 of the growth in the state prison population and 80% of federal prisons. When a patient is on drugs, the patient's brain changes and they have no control over making sound decisions. However, there are drug treatments that are successful, but sometimes the patient relapses, which doesn't mean that the patient failed. The patient must resume treatment or try other alternatives. Conclusion. The best prevention is if you are not drinking or using drugs, do not start. And if you have a drug or alcohol addiction, seek help. There are countless lives lost each year due to drug and alcohol. Please don't be just another statistic. And thank you.
Very good, very good. All right, girl.